Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Nurhaida Binti Jamaludin. I'm from Diploma in Banking Semester 6. Today I would like to present about my assignment with the title Marketing Plan Expectations. For this project, I decide to choose the product name Popia Nestum Popia under the company names Bonded Trading and Services, that one of the enterprise registered under Small Medium Enterprise SME project. So for the first, I will explain about the objectives of this business. Okay, for the objectives of this business, I've classified the objectives into 3 terms objectives, which is short-term objectives, medium-term objectives, and the last one is long-term objectives. For the medium terms objectives, is the objectives that business want to achieve in a year. So for this business, I want to achieve at least 120,000 sales within a year as the agent. To achieve this target, I estimate that the quantity that I need to sales in a month is around 667 jar of the Popia Nestum Popia to the customer, and also around 23 jar of the Popia Nestum in a day. So when this every month sales, when we combine, is near to 120,000 at the end of the year. So for the medium term objectives is actually the objectives that the business want to achieve for in the duration business between 2 to 5 years. So for this objective, I will concentrate to improve my revenue by triples my sales and through the increasing in advertising budget each year for the next 6 months, which means in a year I will increase the advertising budget to 2 times in a year, make more promotions and offer a discount to the customer. If before this, I only focus to make advertising through the social media, but for the medium term objectives, I also decide to make an innovation in marketing advertising by joining the food festivals and expo to introduce the Popia Nestum more widely to the customer outside. And for the last is a long-term objectives. For the long-term objectives is a business setup. The objectives to 5 years plus, which means for the future. And at these levels, I have my own teams that we make a plan to expand our business not only in the Malaysian market but also to another country, another market like Brunei, Singapore, and also Indonesia. We also want to gain a million in a revenue, and also to set up to build more stores in another state like Pahang, Perak, Terengganu, and so on. To perform these objectives, we need to ensure that our inventory of Popia Nestums is sufficient with the great quality. Just not means we have more stocks but the quality is worse. So we need to ensure that the texture, the taste, the crunchy is perfect. At the same time, the inventory turnover also important for the business, so we can forecast the future quantity of Popia Nestum that we need to produce, that we need to have in our store to fulfill the customer demand in the future. To ensure that the business can manage their productions efficiently, effectively. So we also have our own trusty agents in those countries, Singapore, Brunei, and also Indonesia, that will manage the business on behalf of us. So we as a leader does not need to go back between 2 different countries to manage. We just manage and control from the HQ. So, and also it's just a great opportunity for us, for this business, to explore the market in Singapore, since our headquarter of parent company is near to Skudai, which is near to Singapore. We just separate between the border of Malaysia and also Singapore. So to achieve this target, it might need a higher cost, but we have the strategic plan and also the good management teams to give the better customer service, to ensure that all customers satisfied, all customers feel valuable, worth it with after they purchase our product. We will continue this presentation by explaining about the segments and target markets. For the segments, I divide this segment into 4 variables, which is the first one is geographic segments, second one demographic, psychographic, and the last one is behavioral segment. For the geographic segments is the business divide the customer into the geographical units such as nations, cities, countries, or even the neighborhood. Since the Popia Nestum is still new in this industry, so I will focus on the smaller growth area, which is my neighborhood area and also the university area. The benefit that I get from these smaller area groups is smaller group area, which is I can concentrate, I can communicate with my customer more directly, because when we use the smaller area, I can provide the great customer service, and at the same time I can monitor the quantity, the stock of the Popia Nestums every day. And for the demographic segments is actually the essential segment, which the buyer divide the customer into the small categories based on their demographic factors such as age, gender, occupation, life cycle stage, and also the incomes. For this business, I will concentrate on only the few factors on demographic segments, which is the first one is age. For the Popia Nestum Popia is really suitable for the people, for the kids starting age 6 to the 42 years old, for both male and female. The occupations also, this business we determine the customer that have a backgrounds as the student, employees, professionals, and also the housewives. For the occupations is actually relate with the geographic segment, which is students. Most of them live in the university area, while the housewife, employees, and also professionals live in the neighborhood area. For the life cycle stage, I will focus on the people, on the customer that have many children in their households, and also to the young and single people. For the income, we focus on the customer that have that in the lower and middle level income. This is because our products is provide the affordable price for each customer, so people from the lower and middle level income also can enjoy the same product like what the customer from the higher middle level income enjoy. So for the psychographic segments, is actually the business divide the customer into on their lifestyle, social class, and also the personal characteristic. And because of these differences, psychographics characteristic will reflect on their lifestyle. So for this marketing plan, I decide to choose the customer from the people with the lower working and middle social class. For the people that have a busy and hectic lifestyles, Popia Nestum Popia really suitable, really match with their lifestyles, because this product does not need the customer to cook, either cook or heat it first. We just open the lid, take and eat. Just as simple as that. For the people that doesn't have time to eat something heavy during their lunch or breakfast. And for the behavioral segments, the business divide the customer group. The business will divide the customer based on their specific behavioral pattern, such as knowledge, attitude, users, or response to a product. So Popia and Nestum Popia believe that behavioral variables are the best starting point for the business to building the market segmentation, such as for this business I use three factors, which is the first one is degree of loyalty, the benefit sought, and also the personality. For degree of loyalty, I grouping the customer into two groups, which is the first one is loyal teams and the second one is the switches customer. For the benefit stock, sometimes people or the buyer will look for the benefit that they will get. They will get from the product that they purchase. So for this product, the Popia Nestum Popia give the customer the cost benefits, because the price of a jar for the Popia Nestum Popia is affordable and is actually below the market price. Other than that is the time efficiency, where the customer can enjoy the taste, the crunchy, the texture of the Popia Nestum at any time and everywhere, where they just need to purchase and they can enjoy it at any time as they wish. So for the personality, Popia Nestum Popia is very suitable for every personality actually, but we focus the people that have a simple and easygoing personality. So I will explain about the target market for this business. This business use a differentiated market, which is by using this target market, we will Popia Nestum decide to target the people around the neighborhood and also the university area. From these two different places, it also result in the difference to the people who live in these two places, which are in the neighborhood area involves the household customer, which is housewife, employees, professionals, kids. While in the university area, it involves the student and the professionals consumer. Popia Nestum Popia hopes we can get the higher sales and stronger position in this business by offering the market variations to segments with the same product, even though the customer comes with two different geographical units, but we want to focus on the same product for all people, for all customers. Even though a differentiated approach marketing incur a higher cost, because this business need to separate the cost for the neighborhood area and the other one is for the university area. But I try to figure out the plan to reduce the cost in terms of the cost for advertising, cost for the promotion plannings and others. Okay, for this slide, I will explain about marketing mix. Marketing mix is actually the combination between price, place, product and promotion that the firms or business use as the tactic to evaluate the achievability and roles of their product in the marketplace. So for this business, I also use the marketing mix to evaluate the performance of my product to fulfill the customer demand and customer satisfactions. So for the first P, I will explain about price. The price has been set up by the business for the customer is affordable, but at the same time, the business needs to ensure to verify that the price is above the production cost. But at the same time, we want to give all people from any level any level income to enjoy our product. So the price will be below the market price to meet the competitor price. Second, the discount also will be given to the customer that purchase more than 5 jar in one time purchase, and special offer for the student. This is because we know that student use a lot of their money for the college fee, for the books, for their needs. So from that, we want to help the students to enjoy their student life by giving the special offer for them because they deserve. So the next P is place. Since this business is a business to customer B2C organization, Popia Nestum Popia sells the product directly to the customer. Popia Nestum Popia also has its store where the customer can walk in to purchase the product instead of buying online. The business website and also social media are the most crucial communication tools and a place where the consumer access and update with our brand and our product, where they can access about the store's locations, the place to place their order, to pay for such order, and also to make an initial contact, such as they want to book for any events. So they just access from our business website to find our contact information. For the third P is a product. Since we produce the Popia Nestum, so we need to ensure the crunchy texture and the perfect sweetness from the Nestum mixed with the sugar is matched with the customer taste. We also want to give the benefit to the customer where this product is actually easy to be served and the time efficiency. So everyone, the busy people, the student that are busy with their assignments, the people busy with their job, with their tasks. So this product is actually more time efficiency and easy to be served. For the last P is promotion. For the promotion, this business will be focused more on the tactic or skills that business use to promote, to introduce their business to the people, to the customer, to have the better communication between business and customer. Popia Nestum Popia use online media for its advertisement, and also at the same time we have our own personal selling that meets face to face with the customer directly. So from that they can create a better communication between seller and buyer. Since we know that customer is an asset for the business, so we need to create the good relationship with the customer to have a long-term relationship. So from that we can create the loyal customer from the switches customer. So as I mentioned earlier, this business is still new in this industry, so we'll use our budget to invest more on the development of the product, the quality of the product, instead to spend our cost in the advertisement. So we will use the media social platforms to publish and promote our product, such as through the Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and business website. From these mediums, I actually can collect the data from the customer feedback, review, and also the criticisms. So any improvement can be done to ensure the customer feel valuable, feel worth it after they purchase our Popia Nestum Popia from us. I also plan to create my own blog, so I can connect with my customer more directly by insert a multimedia content elements to and update my blog frequently, so the customer can access the new informations from about my product, about my brand, about the business from my blog. To distribute the creative and innovative promotional video, I also will create my own YouTube channels by insert the relevant content that the customer want to view. So such as the review from the previous customer to attract the new customer to purchase our product. All this platform is actually does not need a higher cost. We just use the smartphone and also need the internet, so we can reduce the cost for advertisements and invest more on the developments of the product to ensure that the customer needs, customer demands can be fulfilled by our business, since we know that customer is the priority for the business. So we want to give the better experience for each customer. For the conclusion, why the customer need to choose us, this is because as the business, we cannot choose our customer, but our customer can choose us. We also develop in our organization that we cannot judge any feedback and review from the customer. We take any criticisms as the motivation for us to improve our service, to improve the quality of the product. So and at the same time, we want to keep our promise to maintain the affordable price so everyone can enjoy our products, because we bring the slogan everyone deserves to be served. We also give our customer the friendly price, including the COD charge, which is we only charge only RM2 for every COD service. We also deliver the quicker service with the higher quality product, because we doesn't want the customer feel bad, customer feel worse after they use our service and after they use our product. We also bring the missions. Customer satisfaction is our priority, because for all the business, we want to have a good relationship with the customer. So we take the customer as the priority. We have our knowledgeable management teams to manage the whole organization, to the whole production process, and we also have the skills personal selling to interact with the customer, because we know the customer is an asset for the business, and to maintain, to have the long-term relationship is the purpose that the every organizations want to have, because we trust and we believe that customer can be one of the reason the success of each organizations in the world. So that's all from me, and this is the purpose and the marketing plans of my project. The purpose of this marketing plan is actually to explain clearly about the action taken by this business to perform the missions and to ensure that the objective of the parent company can be achieved. Not only the missions of my teams, but also we want to achieve the target, the objectives of the parent company, bundle trading and service. That's all from me. Thank you for this opportunity to present my assignments with the title Marketing Plan Expectations. And sorry to you madams for the background sounds, the chicken cocoa and the motorcycle sounds and so on. So thank you for giving me this opportunity to present my assignment.